Museum in Frisco, Texas. We're here showing the general public in working very first time.
My name is John Hardy. I'm one of the directors and the founders of the This is why measuring input lag as a layman, as someone who doesn't do a whole lot of actual technical like research and doesn't actually have a whole lot of technical knowledge about how you're supposed to accurately measure input lag, is so problematic. When somebody like me, who is absolutely not any form of expert on input lag, takes a look at something like this, you say, wow, there seems like a lot of things going on here. And if you're really trying to get a measurement on some technical aspect of what you're seeing here, it doesn't seem like that's going to be a cut and dry kind of thing unless you really break it down to individual things that are happening. Plus, you got to ask yourself, what frame rate is this? Is this a video or is this a GIF, a GIF? What frame rate is that? What was it recorded at? How was it rendered at? How was it displayed? What was the camera recording at? What frame rate did that have? What was this edited in some way later? And then at what frame rate was that? There's a lot of possibilities of things that can affect the individual synchronization of frames on a screen. There's a lot of things. But don't take my word for it. Let's take a look at an interesting article here from Rendering Pipeline where they talk about the importance of latency in video games, especially as it applies to VR, because latency is a huge problem if you're going to do virtual reality. Now, that's not something you're going to need to worry about with the Intellivision Amemeco, obviously.
It's a me, Charles Martinet, getting super drunk at Happy Console Gamer's house. I like the dirty floors over here. I like the young women. Now it's time for Tommy Uyamiko.
Because
look at Cyrus waving the cursor around the screen, says he don't want you to look at it. He's trying to cover it up with that damn red cursor. You can visibly see the input lag with your own eyes in the IGN GIF. And that's just plain as day. The guy even wrote, this isn't working right in his article. If Leo DS is going to talk about it, he's going to talk about it. He talks about all kinds of systems.
Lag. We all hate it. There's no upside. It's just we all hate it.
So you can say, yeah, he doesn't have a scientific way to measure it. I think he does, but Tommy can, give him a system. Tommy can show him what's going on. Tommy can film this in a really precise way and, cut it up and let people see it. But that's not going to happen. And that's not going to happen because people can still drop their pre-orders from what I understand. So you're not going to see the updated firmware. You're not going to see all the things that Tommy's telling you guys about.
Collection nearly 20 years. I have had this in my back there were no options. Fewer
You want to know what the video is about? Shilling. Alright. So, what I'm trying to say, the purple wristbands, the bright ones, yeah, these are brand new. Available nowhere. Get yours now. But, probably should have brought a thing of water. Well, we're going to talk about shilling and what it means to be shilling.